Hello, DigX7 here. I've been a big fan of Little Nightmares, both 1 and 2, with the first game especially holding in my heart as one of my all-time favorite games. And so Little Nightmares 3 and Reanimal have games I've been keeping tabs on for a while, and apparently Little Nightmares 3 finally released. Yet, as I was looking at it, its reviews were, well, not as great as I would have expected. However, when looking through the reviews, most of them felt like they stemmed from upsetment over the fact that the original devs were not the ones who made this game, which as a game developer myself feels very disingenuous and kind of unfortunate. The only out-of-the-box complaint I could kind of understand was the price tag. Luckily, this game has a free trial that I will be testing out and playing through here and giving you my thoughts and feedback on afterwards. Here we have Little Nightmares 3. Okay, so I see you can buy the full game or there's a single player kind of trial. Well, that makes sense. I kind of figured the free trial wouldn't give you access to the full game. I'm betting it's probably gonna be the first level, probably the like desert level that was used in a lot of the promo. But you know what? Let's see it. Let's see what it is. I mean, honestly, given that this game, they've also been pushing the, this, like, online, like, multiplayer couch co-op, now that I'm thinking about it, having a, like, free trial of, like, the first level makes a ton of sense, especially for trying to get, like, your friend to buy it or play it, so they can just kind of check it out. Character. Let's see, who do I want? You know what? Let's go with this guy. I don't know. Not sure. I have no clue how much or if any difference it makes. And we're off. So, I haven't seen any, like, spoilers or anything, but just a hunch. What are the odds that we somehow came through this mirror? Just like, how, like, obviously I'm suing, for anyone who's watching this, spoilers for Little Nightmares 1 and 2, because I'm sure it's going to come up. But in that game, you start with the TV that it seems like you come out of. Wonder if we've got the same situation, but with the mirror this time. I mean, to be fair, the first one starts off with kind of something similar with the lady in the mask, I think. Do I throw this up to that button? Weird with no button prompts there. Maybe there would have been one eventually. Okay, looks like So it looks like R1 is hold and throw, square is sprint? Desert. Well, he had a bad day. Can I pick up this box? So there's like the throwing contextual. Looks like it might be. Watch, there's probably like an achievement to get that box like all the way through the game. That's a cool reveal of the wall back there. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is just going to be the first level. I never played the, I don't know if they ever released the first level as like a demo beforehand. I know there was a bunch of footage of it, but I never actually saw much of that or all the way through, so I think I know like the main enemy in this area, but I don't know too much beyond that. Of course, here we're entering the fortress or location. What now? Oh, okay. See, her stuff breaks through. I thought we were gonna get a first view of the... Huh? Petrified. Ah, that's cool. Each time it rumbles like that, there's a little vibration in my controller. Press B to equip the bow and RT to shoot. Oh. Oh, so that's just contextual. I didn't have to aim that at all. Good. What's in here? Because I wouldn't have even guessed that. I would have assumed just kept going here. Is that like a collectible, or are we going to be blocked up here this way? Ah, see. Can't go. Right stick, look around. Okay, so I need to get up there. Okay, so that's interesting. Huh. I almost wish it hadn't have given me the button prompt for that just yet. But instead have waited here. Because I feel like that could have been a interesting like little puzzle to have to figure out first. For the player to learn backtracking. Instead, they're just kind of given the solution. But it's like super early in the game. That's literally first level, kind of first puzzle. It's kind of nitpicky a little bit. I realize that. Oh. be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Little Nightmares 2 was originally planned to have some sort of co-op element. I mean, especially since for like most of that game, who is it, Six and Milo are basically together the entire game. I think there's even like one puzzle in like the teacher's area where you almost have to kind of distract an enemy. Like Milo has to distract someone while Six sneaks around and grabs something. Definitely felt like something that was supposed to have been co-op. Maybe they just couldn't make it work. But this game, they finally pulled it off. Okay, now what? No? Oh, was this where we... Oh, okay, so she can interact with those little wrenches and break stuff. And I just shoot stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, and I move slower with my bow out. You know those mechanics are gonna come up in like a chase at some point. Well, okay, easy enough puzzle. Pull this onto there. Oh, hey, it's the little eye. Little Nightmare's eye. Yep, easy enough. Hold on, can I shoot that? Nope, okay. So, maybe I just look out for only frayed ropes? At the very least, it's nice that there's no aiming skill needed at all. It's entirely contextual. That's... ooh, locked door. Okay, so we need to find the key. Oh, it feels like the wrong direction. Let's see what moving that up does for us. Oh, nice. The NPC is the one who does that. That's nice. Lets me actually play the game. I'm curious what playing this full game would be like with an actual, like, with couch co-op. Okay, easy enough. That's a way back down. Nice. Was Square always run? I don't know, it's been so long since I've played 1 and 2. Oh. Can I just shoot the bird? Okay, that's it's nice that he aims his bow at stuff if there's stuff to shoot. Got the key. I thought there was like a secret path that way. Looked like there might be. Could also just be that I'm playing too much Silk Song, so I'm just looking for those secret paths. Yeah, door unlocked. This won't make any noise. There's the monster of this area. Kind of wish they'd waited. Felt like they rushed that jump scare a little bit. Maybe waited like a half second for the player to get closer to the hand. I'm trying not to be too nitpicky here. Do you not climb up this? Am I dumb? Yeah, I thought you were supposed to climb around the side. Hey! We got magical umbrellas. Ah. Why is that thing there? Right stick to equip the umbrella. Okay. What are the odds we fall right down into where the monster is about to see us? Oh. Need you to break that. Oh. Huh. Whoops. I genuinely didn't think the fall was that far. Ow. That makes sense. The eyes from the first game. Oh, is that the mummy thing? Is he just actually sticking his eyes through there? Is that how that's happening? I wonder if also, like the first game, you could just bypass this. Oh, shoot. That's disgusting. Even though he solidified, his brains didn't? Oh, wait. Oh, we can hold hands. Oh, that's cool. Is this something? Left trigger to crouch. Yeah. Oh, what's hunting all these things? Oh, I don't know what this is. I only know about the baby monster. They have multiple monsters per level? I'm assuming I'm supposed to shoot it, but I'm not entirely sure, actually. Time for trial and error combat. Okay, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Because there's no aiming, I'm not sure if there's like some highly specific timing I'm supposed to shoot, or is there... Okay, I see. So he's got a bit of a slow shot, but I basically have to wait for him to actually aim his bow at the enemy and pull the trigger. Oh, come on! I wonder if the strategy is to just stay near, I don't actually know these characters' names. Stay near my companion and literally just wait until the bow... That might genuinely be the strategy. Ah. There we go. Okay. Just to kind of memorize it. That might have been easier as the other NPC, because then the AI... Well, it's assuming the AI could shoot it well. But then if I was playing as the other character, I could just run up and smack them when they're dead and just have the bot shoot them down. But like I said, I don't know if the bot can shoot them down consistently. Still, I mean, tedious, but once you got it memorized, then combat encounter actually didn't take too long at all. Long climb. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, is there a top to this? Giant baby. You know, I want to look around first. No? Nothing? Alright. Curious. I want to explore. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Having to remove it and then redeploy it. That can make for some tense encounters. Time to start doing a bunch more encounters with that guy. What the? Oh, jeez. Okay. Is that a giant baby rattle it grabbed? I feel like I'm always going to be tempted to deploy that whenever I start falling off camera now. Oh, is that another giant baby toy? Don't feel like I want to be here when he grabs it. Did I mess up? Are we supposed to have distracted it in the other room somehow? What? Oh. I did not expect this. What? And that's where the free trial ends. Oh, okay. I'm so curious now. I mean, of course that's where the end of the free trial. I mean, that's the perfect spot, because I am really curious now to see where the full game goes after that. Okay, so my thoughts on the game. The good, I think, is the art style in how it captures the feel of Little Nightmares 1 and 2. I especially put this as a good because it's not the same devs, and so I think the ability of recapturing that same art style, I see it as a positive that they're able to recreate that. The different abilities of the characters were also something I really liked, in the sense that I could see a lot of potential in them if they utilize them in stressful or challenging encounters later in the game, like during chases or tough sections where you're having to sneak past the monsters. I could see those being really interesting throughout the game. Lastly, the story. It's got me really interested where the story goes. There was a Little Nightmares audio drama they dropped like a year or two ago that I'm wondering if they will be pulling in either references from that or the kind of direction that story goes. On the negative end though, the more I think about it, I feel concerned about the monster encounters we at least saw in the free trial. They felt a bit too canned or scripted, like they just weren't hitting right. I think especially very first encounter with the monster feels kind of indicative of this. The hand kind of moves like the second you see it. In the first two games, a lot of the tension or kind of horror comes from you trying to sneak past and almost not alert the monsters in the area. The encounters in this one felt almost, it's like there was no tension of trying to sneak past them. There was one section where you had to briefly hide from it. It felt very obvious what to do. That could just be because I've played the previous two games and so could tell exactly what that room wanted me to do. I think to draw a comparison, in the first two games, some of your first interactions with the monster involve you having to sneak behind it without alerting it, and required you doing something that in the end alerted the monster and started it chasing you. And both of those encounters built a lot of tension through the act of you having to try and sneak past it. I feel like this game could have pulled that off in the first encounter if instead they had you have to walk across the hand, maybe without touching it or without waking it up, having the hand awaken after you got across it. Overall, it felt like there wasn't much tension through trying to have to sneak around or not alert the monster. That being said, the free trial takes place very early in the game, so maybe they do that later. However, if the encounters with the monsters in this game are indicative of how the rest of the game goes, I could definitely see that being a negative for the game, especially since the monsters are kind of like the main draw of these games. Another negative, just while I'm throwing it out there, the price, it's a bit much at $40 for retail price. Realistically, it should have been more around like $20 at launch. Overall, are the negative reviews valid? I feel like the negative reviews comparing the game to a walking sim or some of the pacing felt a bit invalid. art style is like, those are very subjective. I felt like the art style was more in line with maybe Little Nightmares 1 and its more kind of kid friendliness, and less the grossness of Little Nightmares 2 or Reanimal. I don't really see those as like negatives against the game. If the encounters throughout the rest of the game are similar in their scriptedness to the encounters I saw in their free trial, I can absolutely understand and probably would side with those complaints as well. At the end of the day though, I really feel for the devs behind this game. I have spent likely years on this, and then for this to kind of be the reception for it, I just want to say to those devs, I hope they're doing well and want to wish them the best of the luck. If you want to try out this game for yourself, check out the link down below. There is still the free trial. I think that's going to be all for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.